While gradually we are gaining the dividends for Nigeria's trade relationship with China. Now, away from that, the Standards Organization of Nigeria, SON, recently commenced an aggressive nationwide evacuation of unfortified food products in the country, which have yielded positive results. Now, the Surveillance, Investigation and Monitoring Unit of the SON successfully raided some warehouses and apartments and evacuated over 1,000 bags of unfortified sugar between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Thursday morning. Here's the report. Speaking during the exercise, head of the SIM unit, SON, Issa Sulaiman, disclosed that the enforcement, which began 2 days ago, continued as a result of surveillance and follow-up. He added that the perpetrators moved from one location to another and were eventually caught.
Because of surveillance and follow-up, were able to trace these particular premises. The information we have is they had moved from the previous location. So we kept following up, sometimes even trailing the vehicles they use, right from Ido and other locations in Lagos. And we're able to trace them to this particular location where they, from what you have seen so far, I think we evacuated more than 1,000 bags of sugar.
According to Issa, the exercise is to ensure that products with impurities are taken off the market, as they do not meet the requirement of the national industrial standards and can affect consumers negatively. He also says the operation will continue until the perpetrators are out of business.
Because of the effects of the substandard nature of the sugar, it's unfortified and it's also it has impurities, so it's not meeting up with the quality of our NIs, that is Nigerian Industrial Standards. This is just an operation of a night, and you can see that not all the rooms are filled up. So it's a regular exercise for them. So it's also going to be a regular exercise for us until when we make sure that they are out of business.
SON assures of reading the markets of substandard products. While they haven't relented in their efforts to read the Nigerian market of substandard product, now in the wake of evolving minimum energy performance standards for power-consuming appliances, the Technical Harmonization Committee of SON, in collaboration with the Nigerian Energy Support Program (NESP), reviews standards for air conditioners and refrigerators aimed at meeting up international best practices. The technical committee meeting on the harmonization of SON and ECOWAS minimum energy performance standards for air conditioners held in Lagos. Corporate Officer, Electronics Department of SON, Richard Adewumi, while fielding questions from media representatives, shared the essence of the meeting, saying that the MEP standard launched in 2017 on air conditioners and refrigerators has evolved.
Actually doing today is to harmonize the existing standard. You recollect that last year we launched the minimum energy standard and label for refrigerator and air conditioner. But a lot of things have happened thereafter. At the Economic Community of West African Region, we also had a technical harmonization committee that worked on the regional standard on the refrigerator and air conditioner. And once that standard was approved by the Council of Heads of State of ECOWAS, then individual countries had to harmonize with their national standard so that whatever standard we have in Nigeria will cut across all the other West African countries. And so this meeting is about harmonizing the ECOWAS standard with the existing Nigerian industrial standard on air conditioner and refrigerator.
Some of the stakeholders who spoke on the proposed outcome of the meeting supported the initiative, saying the standards agreed on will be adapted into our indigenous markets, which would serve as criteria for product going in and out of the market.
Technically, we'll be achieving a regional standard that is adapted to a local market. And from the trade point of view, products from Nigeria can easily be marketed outside Nigeria.
So now, if you are coming to energy, and in energy, you don't have energy efficiency standards, you don't have even standards for the construction of the equipment, then definitely we are not going to make it. So we are in the forefront of supporting the adoption of standards or creation of our own local standards.
Speaking on the implementation of the standards, Macham of NESP says it will be immediate.
It's not a short-term measure, it's a long-term measure, and we would have to agree with the technical committee how we go about. There would be concrete steps on how we implement these standards.
While this is a welcome development that would ensure competitiveness in local production, now finally, the Ogun State Command of the Nigerian Customs Service says it has improved on its revenue generation and suppression of smuggling activities with the latest interception, which includes 6,194 smuggled bags of rice, 33 vehicles and other contrabands worth over 382 million naira in the month of August. Ogun State Customs Area Controller Michael Agbara disclosed this while briefing newsmen at the Dioroko border office. Agbara said the seizures include 395 kegs of vegetable oil, 25 liters each, 340 kegs of petrol, 1,954 pairs of footwears, and 7 bales of second-hand clothing. He also stated that 45 cartons of frozen poultry products, 150 cartons of Ceres red grapefruit juice, and 5 cartons of Ribena currant were among the seizures.
That DPV, that duty paid value for the seizures recorded in the month of August, is 382,263,360 naira, which is what we have done in the period under review. As for rice, I wish to report to you that when I took over, the seizure made in 2017 was just 21,000 bags. But as at August ending, we have exceeded that figure. We are now on 27,000 bags and still counting because we still have 4 months to go. So I assure you, the battle line has been drawn and we'll continue to do our best. The officers are ready to go and we are ready to do our best and seize any rice we find anywhere. Whether you put it in your house, SEMA allows us to go there. If you put it in the warehouse, we are allowed by law to storm there and raid it. On the road, on the footpath, both on unapproved route, we are there. So what I would advise them is to desist from smuggling and obey the law.
Agbara further said the command participated in a joint operation which led to the seizure of large quantity of petrol in a creek at Ijon, in which the quantity is yet to be ascertained due to ongoing evacuation, while assuring the commitment of the command operatives to tackling smugglers and smuggling across the states. Agbara said the command has zero tolerance for arms and ammunition.
Command has zero tolerance for arms and ammunition. The reason is because the security of the nation is uppermost. And we are patriotic officers. We have made sure and will continue to make sure that we gather information, we form synergy with other agencies, both from the federal government level and the local communities. We know that bringing in arms and ammunition will do nobody any good. Because if you allow arms and ammunition, do you know whether it's yourself that will be a victim or your family? So we don't tolerate anything arms and ammunition. We are putting extra measures, and everybody in any of the border posts is at red alert. Once any issue of arms and ammunition comes in, it can never be tolerated. And that is why the smugglers know. They will not even attempt it, not to talk of bringing it.
All right, this is where we wrap up the program for today. For more information, do reach us on our social media platforms that will be displayed shortly on your screen. Wasn't like come your way next time. Always remember to keep patronizing made in Nigeria product. I'm Izine Egasi. Do have a great day ahead.